Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. All right, guys. So we have a big announcement coming from Dayna Kathan, former cast member of Vanderpump Rules, and Katie Maloney, who we're about to see again on season 11. Actually, Dayna makes a cameo as well. We have some things going on. So I can't wait to talk about it. They made an announcement on Nick Viall's podcast, and it's a pretty big announcement. So before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's get to the drama.
No one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, so there were a couple clips that were on Nick Viall's podcast with Dayna Kathan and Katie Maloney. And I'm going to play those clips first because the whole reason that they were on was to make a big announcement. But first, let's get into the clips and see what you guys think. So thank you to Bywig Hello Drama, who I absolutely love on Instagram. I love just like all of the content that they put out and how they're just so on it. But they said Katie Maloney said that she had the toughest time with Lala Kent on the upcoming season of Vanderpump Rules. There was a strain in their friendship and it started coming out. Katie said that she and Lala had a short fuse with each other. Listen.
About Lala.
Lala and I, like, Lala's probably the one person I had like the most, I don't want to say drama, but like we definitely like had a tougher time this season.
Why do you think that is?
I think not that our friendship was strained, but like there was a bit of a strain, or there was something kind of like under the surface there that was coming out a bit, so we kind of like I definitely had a short fuse with one another.
Okay. So we now know that we have that to look forward to, but we did see a little bit about that on the trailer. So I don't feel like Katie's giving anything away. But I also think that Katie, by opening up a sandwich shop with Ariana, I think that she sort of gravitated a little bit more towards Ariana because they're business partners. They're going to spend more time together. And also, I truly believe that while Ariana was going through everything and it became this big scandal, this huge thing, I think that Lala had just gone through something with Randall Emmett and it was also blown up. It was on the Hollywood Reporter. There was a Hulu doc, like all of these things. And it still didn't take as much precedence as Scandal. But wait, let's move on to the next one. Here we go. So they said, Bywig Hello Drama has all the clips. It's interesting listening to Nick Viall and Katie Maloney talking about Lala and Sheena. Nick mentions that Sheena and Lala have profited the most from Scandal, not including Ariana, and it's weird when their jealousy comes out. Here we go.
Lala's point of view, because one could easily say that what she went through with Randall was, like, honestly more difficult and more stressful, given that children and lawyers and all that bullshit was involved. And yet it was Ariana that got all this kind of attention, and even getting the attention while Lala's like Hulu documentary like got released and it was overshadowed by Scandal. Do you think that has affected Lala?
Yeah, because I think anyone can take that sort of like objective like viewpoint on just like the whole like social economics of the Scandal part of it and be like, wow, like the public response to everything that was happening was wild and extreme at points. To be like why just trying to like break it down, of like, and Ariana really, if you want to look at it from that point of view, like was like the perfect, victim. She was always very like well liked, and and then I could even put myself in that position too. Of I didn't go through crazy what she did, but just having put so much very hard, intimate moments of my life on the show, and then go through a divorce where I didn't even have the support of the cast, really. Like, oh, it would have been great to have the support of the nation. So I can get that kind of point of view as well. But similar to Lala, I myself, like, we've had our villain moments. We can be polarizing people on the show. So like I can understand like why I didn't get that or why she didn't get that as well.
I think the other factor is it's really apples and oranges, because I do understand what you're saying, and no one is saying that Lala didn't go through a horrific experience. Absolutely. But people have been watching this show for over 10 years. They've known them as a couple for almost that amount of time.
Yeah.
Also, in addition, who he cheated with was a close friend of hers.
Yeah.
And not only that, the close friend used to be engaged to a good friend of his. So it's like,
Totally.
I also understand why it blew up the way that it did, because it's, for most people, your brain can't comprehend doing something so dirty.
Yeah.
And like, obviously people were going to have big reactions to that.
Even though what Randall, that whole thing was bad, like just horrific.
Horrible.
I think in the Vanderpump world, you know, that people were like had so much access to and were felt like so much a part of for so long.
I think, and we mentioned this, I mean, I think a lot of people kind of saw it coming with Randall and Lala. I don't, you know, when it was all kind of out there, I don't think it surprised a lot of people that relationship didn't last. And I think with Tom and Ariana, for all of Tom's faults and the criticism that has gone his way, like Tom and Ariana was, like you said, kind of like a staple of Vanderpump, and a relationship that really stood the test of time. And then for it to end the way it did was that perfect storm.
Yeah.
So do you think Lala's handling it well now? I guess is my big question. It's just like, do you think, you know, she's got that quote in the trailer about calling Ariana God and things like that. Is that more soundbitey, or do you think Lala really believes that?
It's not soundbite. It's again, like, you're just gonna
I'm just asking what you believe.
Yeah,
where's her heart?
I think Lala's heart is, she's got like such a big heart. Like she is like such like a, she really does.
I mean, based off of the announcement that's coming, this could be a really good ass podcast. Before I play the last clip, let me just kind of share with you guys what the announcement is, because Nick Viall is launching an MB Media company. It was actually Variety who put this out, and they are going to produce a podcast hosted by Katie Maloney and Dayna, and it's going to be called Disrespectfully. So apparently, I didn't even realize that the Viall podcast is award-winning, but it has announced the launch of MB Media, an audio-first lifestyle company focused on pop culture and relationship-themed shows. The media company will produce a podcast titled Disrespectfully, hosted by Katie and Dayna, set to launch on January 10th. But expanding MB's media's offering to go beyond the Viall Files has been something that I've been working on for years, is what he said. And it wasn't until I met Katie and Dayna that I realized I'd found exactly the right people to be the first to join us here at the microphone. I am so excited for everyone to get to experience the show and see the results of all of their hard work, and I cannot wait to announce some of the other exciting shows that we've been planning over at MB Media. On Disrespectfully, Katie Maloney and Dayna will discuss being unapologetically yourself, getting it wrong, career, mental health, relationships, sex, and whatever else they feel like, as per the release. New episodes are going to be airing on Wednesdays, but he purchased a new studio space exclusively for MB Media shows and partnered with Libsyn for an exclusive multi-year advertising deal. He is known as one of reality TV's most well-known talking heads, following his appearances on The Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise, The Bachelor, as well as competing on Dancing with the Stars and Special Forces World's Toughest Test. He said, "We knew our podcast found a home with MB Media, our first meeting with Nick." That's what Katie and Dayna said in their statement. His years of experience paired with his vision and tenacity is undeniable, and we are thrilled to be a part of this new family. Since its inception in 2019, the Viall Files, comprised of 3 different series, has amassed over 150 million downloads and has earned a People's Choice Award nomination and was voted one of the top 10 podcasts by the Associated Press. Okay. All right. We're not mad at you guys. Look at you guys go. I love a good announcement. I want to hear what your thoughts are about this. Is this something that you'll be listening to? Is it something that you're even interested in? Because I know that you all have opinions. So go ahead, pop off in the comment section. Happy Saturday, everyone. I hope that you are just having the best time. I love you guys. We'll see you next time.